Hey, what's up guys, it's Moonfyye here, and today I'm going to be playing some Black Ops 6. For today's video, I'm going to be camo grinding and unlocking gold camo for the Ladra in 3 different game modes. And what that means is I'm going to be unlocking gold camo for the Ladra in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. And at this current moment, I have already completed all the prerequisites that you need to complete before unlocking gold camo. So what that does mean is I've already completed all the headshot camo challenges for the Ladra in multiplayer along with the special camos. Additionally, I have already completed all the critical kills camo challenges as well, along with the zombie special camo challenges. And lastly, I have completed all the Warzone elimination camo challenges along with the special camo challenges. So for today, I will be unlocking gold camo, the mystic gold camo, along with the gold tiger camo. Each of these gold camos have their own special unique camo challenge. So for today, I'm going to be starting with multiplayer first, and to unlock gold camo in multiplayer, I have to get 10 double kills or better. So with that being said, let's go ahead and queue for a match to hopefully make some camo progression towards unlocking gold camo in multiplayer first. Okie dokie, so I'm currently loading onto some hardcore face-off TDM on Bullet. I'm going to be trying to get my double kills done in here, hopefully, or at least make some progression towards unlocking gold camo. But currently, I have the Blaze of Glory event equipped to my Ladra, and it's so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna go over here and get that double there. Awesome. Ooh, triple. Ooh, nice. Ooh, oh, what? So that was a lot of doubles. I was gonna say I don't necessarily know how this is gonna go, and so far it's going well. The Ladra is really fun to use here in multiplayer. I did have some difficulties going for the headshots with this SMG. I feel like there's just too much of a kick to this gun's shots. Ooh, another double. You do have to have the CHF barrel equipped to go for those headshots. It does help significantly. If you don't have the CHF barrel, I feel like it's kind of a struggle to use this SMG because the headshots are just not as strong as well. I believe the CHF barrel makes it so it's like a one shot to the head, if you're playing hardcore at least. Oh dear, I need to go back upstairs. Back up I go. Hello. Okay, never mind. And that's the other thing. This SMG, it's pretty difficult to use in like longer ranges. It has some really intense recoil. I don't know if that's just my build though. I feel like once you have the momentum going though, this is a really good SMG to use. Whoa. Oh my god, that guy startled me. There's so many smokes. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Nice. Ooh, I got another triple. That was a very slow reaction to getting that triple. See what I mean? Once you get the momentum going, it's very easy to just keep going. It does help though that I am playing Bullet. Bullet's a pretty easy map to play because, you know, it's just a straight line. So if you're trying to go for those double kills, I feel like you're gonna have a pretty decent time going for those double kills, triple kills, whatever it may be. But yeah, overall, I do like the Ladra in multiplayer. I think it's a pretty decent SMG to use. But I also do feel like you have to get a feel for the weapon as well, because once you know how to use it, then it's fine. But my initial take with the Ladra was I didn't really like it. I was having a hard time using it, and this time around, it's pretty easy. 2. Noise 3. I just like went right into them, and that was gold. I was definitely focused there because like, okay, I'm in their spawn, but I have like no breathing room. But yeah, I've officially unlocked gold camo. That's really exciting. Thankfully, going for gold camos isn't all too bad. Huh?
Betrayal.
What? Why was he just watching outside? I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, going back to my point before, you know, the teammate shenanigans. Going for double kills isn't all too bad just because they're pretty easy in general. And if you play small maps, it's even easier to go for double kills, thankfully. Huh? What are you doing? Get away from me. My teammates are being really weird today, guys. But yeah, that was a pretty fun match because there's some really goofy things happening. I feel like I couldn't really get my point across. Since we got our gold camo, let's go ahead and celebrate by dancing. I would never dance like this if I'm being honest. In fact, I just don't dance in general. I find it very awkward. But yeah, since I was struggling to get my point across in that last match, I was basically just trying to say that double kills isn't too bad to go for. So the gold camo challenge in Black Ops 6 is fairly easy to do in my opinion. The only time that I've ever struggled with the gold camo challenge is when I ended up getting the gold camo and the diamond camo mixed up with each other. And I ended up taking a super long time trying to get my gold camos done because I thought I had to go for 3 kill streaks. So yeah, that was very unfortunate on my end. Anyway, something that that isn't unfortunate is that we did end up unlocking gold camo for the Ladra here in multiplayer. So here it is, and it looks really nice. I am going to go ahead and equip this, which by the way, if you're curious what attachments I'm using on the Ladra, this is the build that I'm currently running. For this build, I do have gunfighter equipped, so that's why I have a bunch of attachments on it. And the CHF barrel really does help with your headshots. I do believe it does give you more recoil though. And this is what the advanced stats looks like for the Ladra build. But yeah, now that we're done with multiplayer, let's go ahead and move on to zombies next. So when it comes to zombies, I do want to go ahead and switch up my build a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take off the optic and the compensator. We're going to go ahead and put on a suppressor, and we're going to go ahead and put on a laser. This is the only time that I encourage you guys to put on a laser is here in zombies, because when it comes to multiplayer, and I don't know about Warzone, but I assume the same applies for Warzone, I feel like lasers just give away your position way too quickly and easily. So that's why I don't necessarily recommend using lasers. But if you do like using lasers, by all means, go ahead and use them. This is just my personal opinion. I just typically would not recommend using a laser in multiplayer. Anyways, that's enough of that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and equip the target laser to my Ladra. So my final build for zombies looks like this. I have the suppressor on now along with the target laser. I don't have an optic just because that's not necessary for what I'm going to be trying to do, because the zombies mystic gold camo challenge is to get 10 kills rapidly 15 times with the Ladra. So the way that I'm planning to unlock mystic gold is to play a standard match of zombies. I'm gonna go in solo, and we're gonna go ahead and load up Citadel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily know how this is gonna go on standard, because usually I play directed mode, and so I'm kind of terrified to see if this is going to be a good way of getting this done. I assume it is, but the terrified part of me is telling me it's not going to be a good way to get this done. The only reason this terrifies me is because the way that zombies ramps up in difficulty is really fast and really quick. It's difficult for me because I am a zombies noob, but I think things start to get difficult around round 13 when the more elite zombies start spawning in. I feel like as someone that's not necessarily playing a lot of zombies, it is a little bit more difficult to really play the high rounds. Either way, I don't know if this was 10 zombies here, but hopefully. I'm assuming once we get to like maybe round 8-ish, maybe round 10, that's when we will have like 10 zombies or more per the round. I just don't remember. Or actually, I think we might start having 10 zombies on this round. Can you tell I play a lot of directed mode because I have no idea what I'm doing? Okay, yeah, there's definitely more than 10 on this round. Okay, so round 3, you basically start getting 10 zombies or more. To bunch them up, these silly zombies. That's the other thing, this Ladra runs out of ammo so quickly, so I don't even know how the rapid kills will go for this. So I assume in that last round I was able to get 10 rapid kills. Unfortunately, my tracker is broken because I did track it before the zombies match, but unfortunately for me, it's not showing what my progression is looking like for the Ladra because it's not on the tracker, like at all. It's showing other things. All right, I'm gonna try to get them bunched up again. Let's go ahead and get them out of here. Ooh, insta kill, that'll be very helpful. I am gonna need to start upgrading my weapon here soon because I don't want to just like have low tier weapons going more further into these rounds, because obviously difficulty spikes up and stuff. So yeah, we have to be careful with how quickly I guess we're progressing through these rounds. When you're undirected, you basically have everything leveled up and it's like really easy to just like maneuver around the map. When you're playing standard, you kind of have to keep an eye on everything. Okay, so I think the zombies officially spawned in for this round. Let's go ahead and delete them now. Yes, just stand here. I thought I heard something screech. Oh, it was probably this. Oh no, I am out of ammo. Now we're gonna go hunt down an ammo crate. There's one. But now we have to retrain the zombies because I was a dingus and I did not keep track of my ammo. Look at them go. They're so silly. Early round zombies are really funny to me, but the later round zombies are horrifying. And let's see. Hopefully I can get these two. Maybe that'll count. That was very messy. Okie dokie. So we have a parasite round. This is usually when I like to do upgrades. I keep vermins around just because they will be easy to like avoid versus the parasites, because unfortunately when it comes to parasites they do end up shooting you and that's not very helpful. Anyways, I'm currently making my way into the castle and hopefully we can get some upgrades for the Ladra. So I don't have enough salvage to get my weapon upgraded as much as I would like. However, we can go ahead and open these doors. Okay, so before we leave this area, I am gonna get this as a just in case. How dare you smack me as I'm trying to leave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this vermin back into the circle area, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to get more salvage to upgrade my weapon to a blue rarity, and hopefully we can pack a punch it by then too. Anyways, let's go ahead and get rid of these vermins. Bye-bye. Thank you for the ammo. Also, the reason why I'm playing standard is because I'm not exactly sure if you can get the Ladra in directed mode quite yet, or if that's coming out in season 4. But I also want to challenge myself here on standard and see what the difference is like, because the last time that I was doing this, I was able to unlock Mystic Gold pretty easily. So for that reason, along with the Ladra potentially not being the mystery box, I did want to go ahead and challenge myself and try something different. But yeah, we're trying to get as many of these guys gone and get 10 rapid kills 15 times. I don't know what the progression is looking like for that, unfortunately. The only way that I would be able to check is if I try to restart. I don't necessarily want to do that. I just don't think it's necessary either. Anyways, I think that's all the zombies that spawn in for this round. This gun isn't strong enough anymore, so it's not like deleting them as much as I would like. And the ammo runs out way too quickly for my liking. Ooh, double points at the end of the round. How convenient. Okay, let's save those 3. I'm gonna make my way to the castle and hopefully get Pack-a-Punch, but also get this to blue rarity just because of the amalgam in the Pack-a-Punch area. I personally don't like amalgams. They're very creepy. They're just... ugh. Oh dear. I hate this part so much. Alright. Alright. That's enough. That's enough. Ew. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Go away. This guy is so creepy. Go away. Let me just run away from you. There we go. That is the reason why we try to have as much of an upgrade as possible. I have 2 bullets left in my gun. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so next upgrade that I personally want to get is more armor, but I also want to get the scavenger perk because they haven't been dropping armor or salvage as much as I would like, so we do need to get this too. I'm gonna get Napalm for the time being, just so I have that extra oomph on my weapon. So I think it's fair to say that if you play standard and you're trying to unlock Mystic Gold, it may take longer versus directed mode. I think directed mode is just significantly easier. Okay, let's try to get them now. Get that person. I called the zombie a person. Technically, I mean, they are people, but they are not. No, they were formerly. Okay, so that was the round, and we still don't have Mystic Gold, and I'm kind of worried because we're getting closer to round 13, and that's when the amalgams and doppelgas and all that spotted, and that's not going to be fun for me. I'm horrified. I also don't have a failsafe right now. I don't have anything like a chopper gunner or a sentry to help out, so no failsafe and no Mystic Gold. All right, so we're officially on round 13. I am horrified. If there is a doppelgas, I'm gonna freak out because I don't like those. Oh no, God, why? Why did I have to say that there's going to be a doppelgas? You know, I think it's good that I played a little bit of standard zombies last night. I kind of know what to expect, but I just don't like expecting it too. I just, oh, I hate it. I just want to be done with Mystic Gold, please and thank you. Insta-kill. Move it. Yeah, let's go. I like insta-kill. We're now in round 15, and I am still nowhere near being done getting Mystic Gold. Feels bad because I'm assuming there's another doppelgas. I'm watching the map. Like, where are you? I know you're gonna spawn in. A vermin spawned in instead, so I guess that's okay. Okay, so I'm assuming there isn't a doppelgas for this round because it would have spawned in by now. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the zombies again. Okay. Please tell me we're almost done. We're done! Woohoo! Oh my god, thank you. I don't want to go any further than this.
Raptor 1 here. Got a full tank. Who needs a ride?
I would like to go. I am horrified. We don't have a failsafe, and I'm scared. There's a big guy. There's a big guy. There's a big guy. Oh god, he's right there. Oh no. Oh my god, leave me alone. I just want to go home. Oh god, it's Amalgam 2's the upgraded version. Leave me alone. Oh my god. I should have gotten myself a failsafe. I am a dingus. No, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not going for my decoy. Oh my goodness. Please. You're down to the wire. What about me? I'm gonna be honest. I have never expelled. I've only played Directus. I don't know what this is. I failed the expel. Bye. See you later, alligator. Oh. It was nice knowing them. I had no failsafe for that. I had nothing. That could have gone better, but at least we got Mystic Gold. That took 31 minutes. That took a lot longer than last time. Oh my god, that was horrifying. That was genuinely horrifying. I just wanted to leave, and I really should have gotten like a chopper gunner or a sentry or anything because there's so many zombies at the end, and oh boy, I just really needed that extra assistance. Good news is we do have Mystic Gold now, and here's the pop-up for that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, since that very tragic round of zombies is over, here is Mystic Gold. We have it equipped. I told you, I'm very awful when it comes to zombies. I totally don't panic when I play zombies. Everything's totally calm and collected. Yeah, sure. Also, I do have one major takeaway from playing standard zombies versus directed mode to unlock Mystic Gold, and that is I believe it takes you longer to unlock Mystic Gold in standard mode versus directed mode, because the last time I did this in directed mode, it took me like 5 to 6 minutes to unlock Mystic Gold in directed mode. In standard, it took me 30 minutes. So yeah, I would rather play directed mode to unlock Mystic Gold in standard and also not die to a giant amalgam while I'm at it. Anyways, now that we're done with multiplayer and zombies, let's go ahead and move over to some Warzone to unlock Gold Tiger. Also, now that we're here on Warzone, I'm using the same exact build that I did in multiplayer. So if you guys need a quick refresher, this was the build that I was using in multiplayer. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what the Gold Tiger Camo Challenge is. So the way to unlock Gold Tiger is to get 5 eliminations while being the most wanted contract target. But yeah, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and queue for some BR casuals to hopefully unlock Gold Tiger. Okie dokie, so here we go. I am excited to hopefully unlock Gold Tiger. When it comes to Warzone, I am such a big skill issue, so I don't even know how this is gonna go, but thankfully BR Casuals is just that. It's casual and it's fun. Ooh, okay, so right off the bat, I do have a most wanted contract right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it. All right, let's pick that up. I have that. Let's find a Ladra, please. And thank you. That is a compact. I will take that for now, just because we do need a weapon. This most wanted contract might go to waste, unfortunately. Hopefully there's a Ladra in one of these buildings. That's the only thing that I feel like is a downside to BR Casuals, is the whole setup part of this, because you have to find the weapon that you're camo grinding with. I think there's like a bot nearby. Yeah. Bye, bots. Do you have a Ladra? Do you have the KSV? No. No one has a Ladra. But the biggest downside to BR Casuals is the setup portion of it, where you have to find the weapon that you're camo grinding with and then do your camo grind once you find it. I personally feel like I haven't seen the Ladra spawn in nearly as much as I would like. Okay, we found another bot. By bot, do any of you have the Ladra? No, nope. Okay, that most wanted contract definitely got wasted. But unfortunately, my luck is also so bad right now. I cannot find a Ladra. I could do a contract, honestly. Let's just do a contract right here and just get our loadout. Wait, Ladra now? Oh my goodness. Now we have to find a most wanted contract. Also, I figured I would do another contract just because I'm almost at 10k and I could just buy my own loadout. Here is our final box. Thank you very much. Where is the nearest buy station? I don't feel like anyone's gonna be near that one, so I'm gonna go for that one. Bot, why? Are you a bot? Or are you a person? Okay, so I'm almost near this buy station. Hopefully there's no one nearby. This is a pretty open buy station too. All right, loadout. Boop. And probably a UAV. I might get my loadout, then we're gonna get the UAV up, but I don't see a most wanted contract at the current moment. Oh no. Oh no, no really. It's only like over here. Okay, so we're gonna try to get to the most wanted contract and hopefully no one takes it. Oh, by the way, when I was going for the eliminations and the headshots and all that, I will say the multiplayer camo grind was probably the fastest in terms of getting all the headshots done. Then the second fastest was zombies for me. Getting critical kills wasn't too bad, but the longest one was Warzone. For some reason, getting a lot of eliminations in this game is very time consuming. I think it's just because it really depends on what game mode you're playing, because I kept switching between BR Casual and Plunder, and depending on how the matches would go, I would occasionally get a few kills here and there with... Oh, someone's here. Oh, it's a bot. Where is the contract? Please don't get me people that are here. I'm so scared. There's actual humans here, I think. I hear someone. I'm going away. We're gonna leave. Yeah, I think that's the best course of action. Let's get out of here. Okay, so there's someone over here. What? It says enemy nearby. Oh, there's an enemy nearby. Since we have one enemy down, 4 more to go. I'm gonna get a UAV and hopefully we can find more enemies this way because I don't really have a lot of time left on my most wanted contract. What are they doing? Okay, cool. That was an actual person. Oh, I have enough money for another UAV. Let's go ahead and do that. And another most wanted contract. I don't know where to go because in this downtown area, it's always kind of scary just because there's usually a sniper somewhere. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't necessarily want to be sniped off my contract while going for my camos. Okay, and gone. Cool. I think I just need to get one more elimination while being the most wanted target, and then we have Gold Tiger unlocked. One thing that I like about my loadout is it tells me if there's an enemy nearby. I think it's the high alert perk, but the high alert perk is very helpful, especially when I am trying to get my kills and stuffs and things. I think that was a sniper. You don't want to deal with that. I'm like so hyper focused on my mini map too. I think that's just like a bad habit when it comes to multiplayer because I'm always looking at my mini map, but I don't think it really matters all too much here in Warzone.
Are you sure about that?
Really? Really? I can't tell if this is a bot too because it says level 1. Okay, so we're here in the gulag. I think I got sniped by a bot and I was not expecting it. We're out of the gulag and now we have to get the Ladra again and do the most wanted contract again and do all of that again. Anyways, we do have a loadout drop here and I believe a most wanted contract nearby. This is literally where I was heading. It doesn't matter. It's like nothing ever happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this contract. I hear it. I don't see it. Let's ping it. It's above me. Okay, got that. Let's see if I can find someone nearby-ish. I'm gonna go this way though. Okay. Nice. Oh, and that's Gold Tiger. Okay. So we are done with Gold Tiger. Look at that. There's the pop-up. That's so pretty. So I guess now we can just play out this Warzone match and see how it goes. Most likely I will die to a sniper. And that's just my prediction. I kind of want to do something reckless and just kind of fly around with the helicopter. Let's go do that. I mean, it's BR casual. You can kind of do whatever you want to, right? And flying with the helicopter just sounds like so much fun. Here's the helicopter. Let's go. I'm unstoppable. Look at me. I'm in my helicopter. This is such a lovely day. It's so beautiful. Someone decided to fart and pollute the whole world. Look at me. I'm the helicopter now. Do you think someone will shoot me out of the air if I literally just, you know, rotate around the map like this? Because right now, I'm just kind of chilling. I don't really feel like trying. I see people. They're on the rooftop. They're shooting my helicopter. How rude. I just want to fly, guys. All right, I'm getting off the helicopter. We're going down. Helicopter down. Oh, no. All right. We're done. I took out one person. That's basically what I wanted to do because this match was gonna take forever. But anyway, since that match is over, we officially have unlocked Gold Tiger and here it is. We have officially unlocked Gold Camo in every single game mode. So we have Gold Tiger unlocked, we have Mystic Gold unlocked, and we have Gold Camo unlocked. I will say I'm a little bit shocked that it took as long as it did because the last time I did this, it went by really quickly. But this time around, it took a little bit more time than I expected it to, which is completely fine. I don't necessarily mind that. I'm just kind of taking it back because I did think it was going to take roughly the same amount of time as it did last time. I think realistically the thing that did end up holding me back was playing zombies in standard mode because when it comes to the last time I did this, I did end up unlocking Mystic Gold in 6 minutes in directed mode, but today when I decided to play standard mode to unlock Mystic Gold for the Ladra, it did take me 31 minutes. So there's a significant time increase there. And as far as Warzone and multiplayer goes, I feel like I was pretty good with time on those 2 game modes. It was ultimately just zombies that took the most amount of time today. And again, I don't necessarily mind because I was ultimately just testing out to see which would be more time efficient between standard and directed, and ultimately directed is significantly faster for unlocking Mystic Gold. So if you are looking for a faster and more time efficient way of unlocking Mystic Gold, I heavily recommend directed mode. But if you do want a challenge, standard mode is there and it's pretty fun to play as well. Obviously I'm just really bad at zombies, so directed mode is my safe place. But yeah, I had so much fun unlocking Gold Camo across all 3 game modes. It was so fun to unlock Gold Camo, Mystic Gold, and Gold Tiger. It was definitely a lot of work, but it was was definitely worth it as well. I would say the hardest part about unlocking gold camo is actually just doing the prerequisites to them, because it's no joking, the 100 headshots, the 2,000 critical kills, the 100 eliminations, and then all the special camo challenges on top of that. I don't recall how much time I spent unlocking all those camos yesterday, but I think it was roughly 6 to 7 hours. It was a very, very long day. Either way, I still had so much fun unlocking those camos and now unlocking gold camo. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling now, so I am gonna go ahead and end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unlock gold camo across all 3 game modes in Black Ops 6 today. I had so much fun unlocking every single gold camo in this game. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future in the comments down below. I would love to know. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, or evening. Take it easy and peace. Bye!